Alright guys, so Broly and Gogeta are live on Global Dokkan as of right now. I think the game they might be doing the sort of maintenance stuff with, letting people into waves into the game. So, if you're not in yet, you will be shortly. Now, in terms, there's one more thing I should bring up right here. So, again, the banners are actually live on Global. We already knew that there were no tickets, but again, it was confirmed. One thing, though, that we do have here that's pretty cool is they are continuing, at the very least, these slight discounts right here. I mean, in total, it's savings of, 50 stones in total? Yeah, because, let's see, 25 plus 20 plus 5, yeah, so they're giving you basically another free multi, sort of, so you do the first three, then, you get to step 4, which is free, and then after that, it's, basically the 3 multis, and then get 1 free. So these first 3 steps are just something that JP doesn't get, but they do give to Global, I guess, so, more players will summon. It's definitely a bit disappointing that they appear to have stopped doing the tickets. I mean, I don't know if this is going to be a permanent thing or not. I would say this, I would be shocked probably if they did not have like the tickets on the 4-year anniversary though, or at least some sort of, I don't know. But then again, the coins, we'll see how it works out. At least Global does have a little bit of extra discounts. Now, I guess I could just jump over to the banners right now. The banners, are unchanged. That was, I think, a given. Like, usually these are the types of banners that are not changed on Global from JP. The only celebration banner I can remember that was ever different was the 200 million download celebration banners, and then the 250 million download celebration banners. But those are, of course, exceptions because the banners came out on both versions at the same time, and the game, both versions are at different, points in the life cycle, right? So it makes sense that the banners weren't exactly the same there. But for the anniversaries, stuff like that, normal dual Dokkan Fest, they almost never make changes to the roster of characters. So just keep this in mind for the future, Global players. Now, the banners, people will say the banners are a bit disappointing. I mean, sure, the Legendary Super Saiyan Broly over here, Super Saiyan 3 Broly, STR Janemba, and even Int Gogeta, might be a tad underwhelming, but you can't deny the quality of units that's on both banners. And then people are vastly underrating God Vegeta, God Goku, and then over here, the AGL Wrathful Broly, and then, of course, Paragus. They're all outstanding units. All of the Broly movie units, I would say, are good. They really did make sure that they're all good. The only real thing, I guess, I don't really think it matters too much if you go for Gogeta or Broly. I would say, though, that Broly probably has a much more free-to-play friendly team. But Gogeta is definitely the better unit. That sort of covers all that. Now, also, we got info, basically, the movie celebration part 2. Like, this info went live so we could go through it. I actually would say there are surprises in here. There's, some things that I guess, are very, very early. We'll sort of go through that. So, there's going to be a login bonus. There will be missions, same sort of thing we always see. Stone sale is always nice. Then, of course, we have the Dual Dokkan Festival, which is going up until the 4th. That's interesting, because this is going until the 4th, and I know on JP, the LR Super Saiyan 4s are going until the 5th, so right around the same time. I don't think that means anything, but it's just an interesting little tidbit there. And then, Global has the discounts for a long time, 300 hours. Definitely a big, fat chunk of time that the discounts will be available, so that's good. We have the Broly Dokkan event, which is able to awaken a few characters, as well as Blue Gogeta's event, which is able to awaken a few characters. I believe the banner units, the 3 banner units for each banner, are ones that awaken with these medals. There are no old units that Dokkan awaken with the medals. Also, you gotta love how they busted out the Omnipotent again for one of these blue fusions. You know, because for Vegito Blue, his physical version on Global, they called him Azure Omnipotence. Now, here we go again for Blue Gogeta. I thought that was kind of interesting. Now we have the story event is updated, so now you can Dokkan Awaken the Int Broly into a Super Saiyan Broly, Final Form Frieza into a Golden Frieza, and you can Dokkan Awaken Coat Goku into a Super Saiyan Blue Coat Goku. All of those, are pretty dope. One thing that's interesting is, I believe this is just a story event on JP, so I don't know why exactly they moved it to special. That's odd, but whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to take a double look at it when it comes back on JP if it is a story event over there. But I'm pretty much 100% sure that they just called it a story event over there on JP. So I don't really see what the point of the change is, but oh well. Now, we also have AGL Broly's EZA right here. So now we could jump over. Here's Blue Gogeta. I've gone over him a million times. You all know he's the best TUR in the game. And then, of course, there's Broly, who, again, I would say is the number 2 TUR in the game. Maybe, I'd say second or third best unit for the World Tournament. LR Broly's still number 1. And then, of course, he's also... Is this Broly the best unit for Super Battle World? Probably not. From what I've seen, I think LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku could be the best Super Battle Road unit. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But either way, this Broly with his AoE, very powerful for Super Battle Road. Now, this AGL Broly. 3 units get EZAs from this EZA right here. This AGL Broly, this Blue Goku, and this Blue Vegeta. All 3 units become very, very good. Broly in particular, I would say, becomes the best unit you could get on a banner that's not an LR or a Dokkan Fest exclusive. So let's say, you're a global player summoning on the 4-year anniversary for LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and in the unfeatured slot, you pull this guy. This is probably the best character you could get in that slot. After his EZA, he's a monster. He can get up to basically 150% attack and defense, but the way it's calculated, it's actually way higher than that. So, this Broly is he's a beast. Raises attack and defense on super attack. Has great links. He has prepare for battle and shocking speed. He's got prodigies. He's a wonderful partner for the physical Super Saiyan Broly, the banner unit. Only thing is, of course, this guy does not have Super Saiyan, but that's not really that big of a deal. He's just so strong. And look how strong of a leader skill he has. He's not free to play. He's a summonable unit, but it's awesome. I really hope they do more stuff like what they did with this Broly. I thought that was the coolest thing. They gave us an EZA. They said, here y'all go. This banner unit, it becomes one of the best in the game. And then we'll take these 2 free-to-play units as well and turn them into absolute beasts. I'm still going to do a video comparing all the Super Saiyan Blue Gokus. I might do that really, really soon. Just get all of their, similar to what I did for the summonable LRs, all attack set in one video. I'm probably going to do this for Blue Goku on the Goku's Lineage team, and we'll kind of see which one ranks up at the top. In my opinion, right now, I'm sitting here thinking that this Blue Goku is the best Blue Goku in the game. Offensively and defensively, he's just very strong. A lot of the other, older units, the Resurrection F, AGL, Blue Goku, he's a great offensive unit, but he has no defensive viability whatsoever, whereas this Goku has 77% defense. And even though he's a free-to-play unit with lower stats, after his EZA, these are normal stats for basically a banner unit. His health, HP definitely a little bit low, but that attack, that's normal attack for a banner unit, right? And then defense, that seems, about right for a normal banner unit. So that's why the Blue Goku and the Blue Vegeta both become quite good. The other thing too is, let's look at Blue Vegeta, because there's a much better Blue Vegeta in the game than Blue Goku. There's really... we have the Code Goku, I guess, who is really good, but before, there's no, outstanding, Super Saiyan Blue Goku in the game, which is very odd to me. Badly, does there need to be a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Goku from the Tournament of Power? That needs to be a Dokkan Fest for sure. But this Vegeta, there's Evolution Blue Vegeta, right, who's definitely way better than this Coat Vegeta, but Evolution Blue Vegeta is not on the Movies Hero category team, so there's still, relevance in rainbowing this guy, as well as, Evolution Vegeta if you got him, so, don't sleep on that. So that goes over those 3 units. There's an Elder Kai summon. I don't recommend people go for Elder Kai summons anymore. They let you farm up so many Kais now. They just give you so many Elder Kais now. They give you so many of the physical sleeping Kais as missions and login bonuses and stuff. I don't think it's worth it to use your hard-earned stones on the Elder Kai summons anymore. Absolutely not. All Dokkan events available is always very nice. Wrath of the Dragon is pointless. We have the, Beerus and Monica costume event is coming back. Interesting that this still has not come to JP. It will eventually. I'm sure that this will come to JP when Hit comes to JP as well. That would make sense to me. We have the Bojack event, which is pointless. I know people are looking for the Beerus event, but, it'll come back eventually. My recommendation is y'all need to grind up the medals ahead of time for these LRs when the events show up, because otherwise you're just going to be waiting, weeks and months with that LR not being able to be awakened. And then we get to this. This is definitely a surprise. They pushed STR Gogeta way up. STR Gogeta was not part of the movie celebration on JP. He wasn't. There was 2 celebrations that kind of happened on JP. There was a movie celebration, and then there was the New Year's celebration, right? Gogeta was part of JP's New Year celebration. They bumped that into the movie celebration. To me, that does make more sense. Obviously, with the release of the movie stuff is when you probably should EZA STR Gogeta. So it's cool that Global got that, pushing him ahead of STR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Tech Beerus, and also Int Janemba's EZAs. Now, STR Gogeta, after his EZA, he far surpasses Int Gogeta. He hits way harder than Int Gogeta, and Int Gogeta doesn't have like a defensive buff or anything, but STR Gogeta gets that 77% defense. So this guy just becomes, I hesitate to call him one of the best units in the game, but he becomes one of the best units in the game. Let's be real here. He becomes outstanding. Like, I know there's people who are disappointed with his EZA, but they were never going to make him like as strong as a summonable LR. That's, TUR cards are just not, they don't get that strong. But this Gogeta, he could do everything. He lowers attack and defense, gets extra attack per Rainbow Key Spheres, has great links. He's fantastic. He completely replaces Int Gogeta. Int Gogeta will still be useful in situations where you need an Int, unit like, Dokkan Battlefield maybe, or Super Battle Road or something like that. But STR Gogeta really reclaims the throne. He is a fantastic card. Now, his weakness is movie bosses. Really, you could use the exact same strategy that you used for the Family Kamehameha EZA, and that will work for the STR Gogeta EZA, no problem. So, that will be very, very easy to do. Like, the Family Kamehameha EZA was pretty easy. One of the reasons is because Tapion destroys it. So, if you have Tapion, you're going to be good to go. It's really not that hard to beat STR Gogeta's EZA at all. So, very, very powerful unit he is. Now, also, they're actually bringing back the physical Kid Buu EZA pretty quickly here. The reason for this is AGL Kid Buu is actually going to get his Extreme Z Awakening definitely way early. Way early, but it's going to happen. He's okay. He's nothing crazy. The big thing, they gave him 14% HP regeneration. It really should be bumped up to like 20%. Like, there's not much reason to use this guy if you have the physical Kid Buu. He's 14% attack, 7% defense. He's okay. I would like him a lot better if they also buff this defense up to 14% as well. I'm sure for some players he could be useful. If you've got him rainbowed, he could definitely be a little bit useful for free-to-play players, but AGL Kid Buu, he's nothing outrageously special. He's not crazy. These events will be up, so that people can grind the medals. And then this is coming out too. This is also, it's coming out a bit early, I guess. This came out with Metal Cooler and the Int Super Saiyan Vegeta Prime battle. Those probably will be after the movie celebration. So actually, this is basically right on time, because I think after Global finishes up with the movie celebration, they probably will then move into the AGL Metal Cooler stuff. They'll probably get that Super Saiyan Vegeta Prime battle as well, so that will be coming up soon. So this event right here, this Curse of the Blood Rupees, this is of course the first Dragon Ball movie. It's a story event based on that where you can grind up this SR Kid Goku. Now eventually this SR Kid Goku is going to become an LR. He Dokkan Awakens into this Goku, of course, you know, the poster of the first Dragon Ball movie. This is the one that Global is going to get for now. Global will be able to awaken him to an SSR. He's nothing crazy as an SSR. He does seal, which is nice. He can do some good damage with rainbow orbs, but he's nothing crazy, right? In the future, not right now, but in the future, the second Dragon Ball movie also gets a story event, and he Dokkan Awakens into this TUR Goku. Now, even though Krillin is on the card art, Krillin is not actually part of the card. See, it's Goku Youth. Krillin is part of the super attack, but it's just a Goku Youth card right here. He becomes a lot better. Like now, you know, with Rainbow Key Spheres, he starts hitting pretty damn hard. He still seals. Links obviously aren't the best, you know, unless you're running a full Dragon Ball team, which, you know, is weird, I guess. Not really possible at this point. So next, there's going to be another new story event at some point coming out where we will be able to awaken this Goku to the LR state. Now, I am under the assumption that it's going to be LR Kid Goku and Arale, because it could be the poster of the third Dragon Ball movie, which would make sense why he's in the movie hero category, and he's also Seekers of the Dragon Ball. And that would also make sense why he's not on the Pure Saiyan category, because at LR, it's definitely going to be Goku and somebody else. And since Goku and Arale are on the poster of the third Dragon Ball movie, it does make a lot of sense to me that it's going to eventually be LR Kid Goku and Arale, which could be cool, because that could open the door for all the Arale stuff to come back, which, of course, you know, would be very dope. Definitely, because I would love to pull on that banner and get, like, the physical Arale and stuff like that. That would be awesome. But that does it for that Kid Goku, and that pretty much is it, because this part now, this is just the original movie celebration stuff from a few weeks ago. So that is the movie celebration on Global. Definitely going to be a lot of fun. Definitely some really good stuff in there. Story event to farm, Easy A, got the new Dokkan events, got a lot of good stuff going on. So Global is definitely hype right now with the dual Dokkan Fest, Blue Gogeta, and physical Broly added into the game. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.